Kaleidos Beauty is a brand that's new to me. We got the Escape Pod eyeshadow palette.
I've been using this.
I've been using this. I have played with the eyeliners. Of the products I've tried, these are definitely my favorite. This is a $42 palette. Everybody has asked me for contour palettes that are cool toned, and I do want to call out that for $16, this trio is incredible. It's a cool toned contour palette, and it comes in fair all the way up to deep. So there's, I believe, 6 options total. And I like to use the peachy tone. It's such a nice creamy base. These are actually all made in China. These eyeshadows are giving me the effects that I'm desiring. Is it the best eyeshadow formulation in the world? No. But it doesn't have to be if it's giving me the performance I want for the intensity of the colors. This is a brand that is celebrating self-expression. I'm just gonna do like a quick eye look. I'm taking Mario's neutral palette and I'm hitting it with this tone, Matte 4. This is probably one of the easiest to wear shades. This is more of the warm tone. I want you to see what happens when I mix this warm tone. I'm gonna then take the salmon from the Kaleidos, mix it on top. And then we're gonna show you a little bit of the eyeliner action. When you use extreme intense shadows, you wanna blend them with something more natural to soften the intensity. I love this combination for summer. I've done the same thing with the Flamingo. I've done the same thing with the Tango, right on top of muted tones, and they look beautiful. This is how to make bold, deliciously expressive shades wearable. I purposefully left my lids bare so you can see what's happening with these liners. This is what we would call like a duochrome. This is the shade Tourmaline. Basically, they're meant to glide on seamlessly, which they do. This has a little more red to it. This is gonna be a green blue, definitely like a multi effect. These are also long wear. This is a single chrome effect. This is called Sea Sparkle. So it's gonna be like a classic blue. Really uniform, really intense color deposit. I wanna go here with that second one that I put on, Solaris, because I wanna pull out these orange fresh tones that I'm playing with. You're just gonna place this as close to your eyelash line as possible. And the color release, it's definitely there. I think that if you wanna see more pigment, what you would do is lay down a black. So the black is only gonna intensify. Do you see how the pearl grabs onto that black bulk and then it hits a totally different shade like the spicy orange? It's not every day that you're gonna see these types of eyeliners with these chromatic effects. They're cool.
Yeah.
They're different. Yeah. Do you know what's funny? I'm going to the doctor today. He's gonna be like, okay, interesting choice. These are so easy to work with that I could totally use them as eyeshadow pens because they're not quite that small diameter of an eyeliner. They're in the in-between land. And then it wouldn't be a complete look unless we did a little highlighter. This is the highlighter brush that they sell. I barely danced the brush over this to get this like wet multi-chrome like style effect. Again, my doctor is gonna be like, where are we going? Now we're gonna go in with this contour. It's a little too cool toned to be honest for me. I really want you to be able to see that this is a cool toned contour. So I'll just do one side so you can see. She blends, she's super easy to use. Last product I'm gonna be testing from Kaleidos. This is kind of a first impression because I haven't played with this yet. They're calling this the Cloud Lab Lip Clay. New take on liquid matte. It's super blurring, smooth, creamy. This reminds me actually of a formula that I fell in love with in 2017 that I used to wear all the time from a supplier that never launched. A lot. Actually a really similar shade.
I also love this honking.
Woo! Not gonna be transfer proof. This is in the vein and the spirit of those Fenty VIP. But this is much thinner and we're just gonna wait and see. There's a really nice backdrop of like silica powder, I wanna say, but definitely a powderized moussey matte. Really comfortable. And it's not gonna be transfer proof. It's just a different take on doing a liquid lip here. And we've done our finished look here with mostly Kaleidos products that I'm kind of playing with and introducing you to and experiencing some of them for the first time. The 2 favorite things I've tried from Kaleidos, the Escape Pod eyeshadow for $42, kind of like a summer travel must. And then I find these highlighters, both the packaging and the execution of the formula, really fun and really cost effective. Would the eyeliners be something I'm always reaching for? No, but I appreciate the specialized effect and I would use them more as these shadows. And then I do wanna call out really loudly Cool Tone Contour Palette, $16 with some sick packaging for anyone that's been interested that a lot of people have asked me about. This is definitely something that I would keep at my lip bar and reach for on specific occasions when I want to rock this style of a lip look.